Hey everyone, welcome back to a Holistretch video. My name is Frances Eve, and in this video you will learn how to lengthen the low back. So if you have any back tension, tightness, or stiffness, then this video is really good for you, especially if you have SI joints that's coming out of place or any of that kind of stuff, because what we'll be doing is lengthening the psoas muscles and also the quadratus lumborum. Those two muscles are really, really important because they help stabilize your sacrum. They stabilize your low back. So oftentimes we're sitting for a long time, or we're hunched over, or we're driving for a long time, our low back can start to just get really condensed. And what we're going to do is open it up. All right. So all you're going to need is a big old fitness ball. If you don't have one, you can order one for a pretty good price. They're pretty cheap online, and they can really be beneficial for you, especially if you're suffering from low back issues. I highly recommend too that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because there are so many amazing stretch videos, other low back strengthening videos that you can watch. And if you are a returning subscriber, I welcome you back and thank you. It's always a blessing to make a video for you to help you feel better in your body. Next week, there will be a strengthening video. So after you complete this video learning how to lengthen those muscles, then you will learn how to strengthen those muscles. And as always with resistance stretching, there's a balance in between the lengthening and the strengthening so that we maintain our flexibility and our tonality and our strength in our muscles. All right. So as always, you'll get both. However, this one's a little more focused on lengthening. Next week will be a little more focused on strengthening. All right. So let's dive right in. Okay, welcome to the class. So go ahead and find yourself with your knees and your feet and your hips all in alignment. So keeping the same amount of space in between your legs, all the way from the top down to the bottom. And we're going to rock the sacrum forward. So sacrum rocking forward and then rocking backward, forward and backward. So it's a very subtle movement. We're not moving the entire spine. We're really just focusing on the coccyx curling underneath you and the sacrum pulling forward and then rocking back down. Next, we'll move the hips in a small circular motion. So we're going to rock it over to the right, just tiny little circles. Really, again, just focusing on the very bottom of the spine as we let the ball allow us to float on top. So this is just really nice to release any gravity, any tension, any stress that we've been holding in the hips. Making these small, tiny little circular motions can help break down old patterning in the fascia in your low back and will create new foundations. Let's go ahead and switch the direction of the circles, tiny circles, over to the left now. See if you can isolate that low back as much as you can. Nice, we're going to start and widen the circles. So over to the left, this time much wider circles. So feeling a little bit more of the skin of the glutes touching the ball, making them even wider, creating a roundedness in the mid-spine, upper spine, and then pulling the chest forward. See how big and how wide you can make your circles. And feel into your back, what area is feeling tension, what area is feeling tightness. And use your breath as well. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, bending back. Very nice. Now I want you to make big circles going the other direction. And again, notice if you've created any more relaxation in the spine. You're starting to feel a little looser in the low back. Creating new sensation, new movement in the hips. We can come back to that rock and see if we've opened it up, opened up the pelvis. All right, nice. We're going to go ahead and move on to strengthening the core. When we strengthen the core, we allow the spine to have more flexibility, and the spine can relax as the core sets the grounding. We're going to bring our arms up above the shoulders and squeeze up into crunches. Now, when we're doing these crunches, really press the bottoms of your feet down into the mat and your glutes down into the ball. And I want you to feel that rounding, curved sensation of the spine here. And only go back as far as feels comfortable. I know if you have a tight back, it could be really hard to stretch out that far back. And if it's easy for you, see how far back you can go and still maintain a crunch. Exhale when you crunch up, inhale coming back down. All right. So we want to do about 15 and then we'll rest. As you're resting, see how much you can open up the chest, the ribs, the lungs. And try and relax your neck completely. When you feel open enough, you can begin to rock forward and backward, just rolling the spine along the ball, lengthening it out. And to get deeper into the psoas, if you like, you can try straightening the legs a bit more. Really take this time to defy gravity, to let the psoas open and release. Sometimes opening the psoas can release years and years of pain, drama, emotional conflict. So be gentle with yourself. And if the legs hurt, if it hurts too much in your back to bring the legs straight, then keep them bent. And take some breaths into your chest, a nice heart opener. And continue to breathe, opening up the ribs, lungs, belly button. And slowly using the arch of your spine to round back up. Letting the ball come right to your hips, right under your upper back, and slide yourself back down. And we can go ahead and melt into a reverse spinal stretch, just dropping the arms down the knees. It's nice to reverse any stretches, exercises, especially with the chest, the glutes, the back, the stomach. Just collapsing into yourself. Nice, rolling up. And we're going to resume our exercises with the left side on the ball. So just let your body curve over the ball. We're going to keep the left leg bent and the right leg out straight. So this is working the obliques. We're strengthening the obliques so that we can create more length in the QL on the right side. We're working our core. We're strengthening and we're lengthening alongside our spine, opening it up. Nice. Inhale and then exhale, come up. You can do it. Want to go to 15. And we'll go ahead and grab that right wrist and stretch nice and wide over the ball. Great job. And we'll slowly roll back down. And we're going to take a little pit stop, just rounding over the ball here. So this is a really nice way to just do the opposite. All day long, we're holding ourselves upright, right? And our heads are heavy. And so just to allow ourselves to completely surrender to the weight of the ball can be super healing. It's also a really nice massage for your organs and your digestive system. All right, coming back up, we'll start to work on the other side. Arm over the ball, and then we'll start to work our side sit-ups, working the obliques. This time on the left side, strengthening and lengthening. Making our way to the other side, keeping the right arm on the ball and right knee bent. And then lift up for oblique sit-ups. And feel your body working. Every time you come down, lengthen a little bit more and squeeze a little bit higher. And we'll go ahead and rest in here, grabbing onto the left wrist. We're going to pull it over the head. Thank you guys so much for joining me in this stretch class for low back and fitness ball. If you'd like to continue on with me, I will be teaching a strengthening class next. So look out for that. And we will be working on strengthening the muscles that you stretched. Okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day.